be introducing our chief guest, Divya Kasturi Garu. She is a visionary artist who brings together tradition and innovation in a truly unique way. She is an accomplished Bharatanatyam and Kathak dancer, choreographer, Carnatic vocalist, and has performed across the world, collaborating with legends such as Ilayaraja, Paul McCartney, and Nitin Sawhney. She is a pioneer in integrating technology with classical dance and is the first South Asian dance artist to use 3D hologram and virtual reality within Bharatanatyam. Her work spans performance, choreographing, teaching, and international outreach. She is also the founder of DKC Young Talent Srinidhi Culture Trust and a recipient of the prestigious Kalamamani Award. She continues to inspire young artists globally while serving as a powerful ambassador for Indian classical arts. We kindly welcome Divya Kasturi Garu onto the stage, please.
The previous song, Anjaneya Anilija, was tuned by Vidwan Sri Vamsi Krishna Vishnu Das, composed music for that. So, it's one of your songs.
आपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथाः. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. A very good evening, afternoon that has blossomed into the evening, a very blissful afternoon that has blossomed into a beautiful and articulate evening. And hats off to the one woman band army who has made all of this possible, Srimati Deepa Vishwamohan Garu. Vidya dadati vinayam vinayadyati patratam patratvam dhanam apnoti dhana dharmam thatas sukham. So I always think of Deepa as that embodiment of how Vinayam has come through her Vidya. Every time I talk to her, she has that, honest respect that comes from the bottom of her heart, which actually speaks volumes of how she's grown up, brought up, and how she lives and transfers her art to everybody around her. So I really, really always relish every moment. So hats off to you, Deepa. It's one thing to be a guru and be able to share knowledge to the next generation. It's an entirely different ballgame when that student is your own tribe. We've all been there. We're doing it. I think many of the artists here also have the similar experience of bringing up or sharing their art to their own. It's not an easy task, trust me. I endure it every day, every second with my daughter. I know how hard it is because as a teacher, we are so generous, but as a mother, yoked within the guru framework, we just think, oh, it's my child. He or she has to have gotten it. So, to have that trust and for Vaishnav to really step into that massive responsibility of the pedestal to live up to his mom's reputation is not an easy task. And I mean, today I thought I was going to watch an Arangetram, but I think it was, Arangetram is AKA graduation, like how we describe it in our English parlance. But today what I witnessed was beyond. It was like doctorate, a double doctorate. I mean, every piece is like a varnam in Bharatanatyam terms. Vaishnav pulled it off with such elan. I actually for the first time, I saw him at Mahalakshmi Temple. Prabhakar Kazagaru's here. Through one of his curations at the temple, Vaishnav performed. And he completely captivated me. I had to go and ask who this young child was. And then Deepa kindly came and introduced. And with such implicit obedience. He said, take blessings from Divya Garu. But that also stems from that discipline that Deepa has very kindly and with huge care and responsibility has transferred to her son. And what a performance he delivered today. Like I say, I mean, Varnam is like the most demanding piece in the Bharatanatyam Margam, but today every piece was like a Varnam. So Vaishnav had to really step up to prove, and I think he did it with such devotion and implicit surrender. I mean, if you don't have that obsessive compulsive love and surrender to the art form, you couldn't have pulled that off. So bravo, Vaishnav, really, really well done. Vaishnav has, in Tamil, they would say amaippu. So on his milestone, very memorable, unforgettable day today, what a brilliant amaippu. Amaippu translates, it's very hard to translate from one language to the other. Amaippu would probably come across as arrangement, closest. So the universe has calibrated itself to be able to give Vaishnav the necessary energy and the vibration through his mom and guru. The choice of pieces, I mean, each of those, we are yet to see the last one. So for me, they represent the Ashtadik Palakas. So Deepa has very carefully curated each of those pieces, chosen them. So all the Ashtadik Palakas are present here to give him the blessing. And like Annie teacher said, it is history today. He stepped on to this big, massive lineage of traditional male practitioners. And Kuchipudi is, it comes from a folk dancing tradition. So it's a very sensitive dance form. So you have to handle with utmost sensitivity, because if you just go slightly away, it will just become something else. So hats off to Vaishnav. And I think the credit goes to his mom and guru, Deepa Garu. Another phrase, Ozhaichu pannono, Tamil. So he's really worked hard and earned it. I mean, he's naturally blessed. Again, coming back to the arrangement, the universe calibration. He's got this beautiful kili mook, beautiful nasi, beautiful. His eyes are sparkling with that excitement and enthusiasm. His line work in the body is just such a gift. All of these God-given talents have really come out today through his mom's guidance and teaching. And we are all witness to this very, very important history that has been achieved today here at Waters Made Theatre. And really, really well done to Deepa and her whole family. We always say the woman behind the man, but here it's the other way around. The man behind. It's not an easy task. Heartiest congratulations, Kana. I don't know if you recall, but I remember watching you perform at the Mahalakshmi Temple. And today, to really see how you've evolved and blossomed into this wonderful artist just proves your courage, your perseverance and dedication. All I want to tell you is never stop here. Arangetram is not the first step. It is the first step, but there's more. I really wish that you would continue in that great guru lineage and do as much as you can for the sake of Kuchipudi. I mean, watching Kuchipudi was such a refreshing experience for me. There's so much of Bharatanatyam and Kathak around in the UK. So to really, Deepa, it's actually hats off to you to be able to bring Kuchipudi out there and establish it with such an entourage of an army that you have created single-handedly. Hats off to you. And I really do hope that you will be able to carry it on further into the future. So coming back to the word amaip, the universe calibration. Yes, he's got a fantastic guru and a mother and a father and a brother. But, I mean, the musicians ensemble here, he has to be blessed to have been able to have had the likes of all these stalwarts here, each and every one of them. I mean, for me, if Deepa represents the Shruti, embodiment of, Shruti and Laya, I felt like each of them represented the Panchanades. For example, I would say Vamshiji would be Chatushram for me because Chatushram is the breath. Our heartbeat is taka, taka. It doesn't go takita, takita. It goes takita, takita only when we are anxious. So it is the adharam. It is what is there in the universe. So for me, Vamshiji is Chatushram. And I saw the Vainika who is wielding the Deva Vadyam, Subhadraji as Tishram. The reason I say Tishram is like when we're trying to personify Nadais, Tishram would be takita, takita, takita. It's like a woman really lilting. So the one woman here. Balu sir is Mishram for me because one half of him is Subhadra, mixture of 3 and 4. And Vijay Garu, power, when we're trying to personify power is energy, Vijay Garu. And Sankirnam is the encompassment of all of the other Nadais. So without Pratap Garu, the energy would not have been as infectious as how we all felt it. All your applause intermittently in between the pieces was proof enough that they were really embellishing Vaishnav's performance to really help us all feel or taste the rasa. So I will pause there. Thank you so much for inviting me as the chief guest, and it's a memorable occasion for me as well to be part of history in the making.
That was so sweet, Divyaji. Thank you so much. So many elements you have actually made me realize, knowingly or unknowingly I did it, but the presentation was so good, so nicely. Thank you so much for your kind words. Small felicitation to you, please.
Not an easy task.